Hello Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for this week, so the 18th to the 24th. I'm going to jump straight into it. I'm doing a different spread, so I do need your feedback in this video to make sure that it is something that you enjoy. And if you like the last one, then let me know. If you prefer this spread, then let me know as well. Because I'm just playing around with it. I'm just making it up. Like, not making it up, I made it up, and now we're just testing it out. So, you know. We're in a trial and error era. Anyway, let's jump in for you Capricorn and see what's going on. I'm just going to shuffle, and one thing I'm doing differently is instead of letting them jump out like I love to do and will do from time to time, I'm trying out splitting it. So I'm just going to split it. I know you guys wish that you could see it, but until I have my second camera, I'm not doing that. Okay, I thought like the camera was showing that on the bottom, and now I thought, yeah, anyway, don't need to explain myself. Okay, so now that we split it and put it in a different order, I'm going to pull the cards out for you in the spread that I have. So let's see what is going on for you Capricorn this week. Alrighty, bear with. I will clarify some cards when necessary, but aside from that, we're just going to deal with it. All right. So I like the energy that's already coming in. We have a past influence being the Magician. So this is about a clean slate in the past. This is where you may have felt in a manifestation energy, maybe feeling more motivated to bring things to life. Maybe you were left at kind of ground zero or ground one. It's number one in this deck, to kind of use what you have around you to create a new beginning. So the Magician coming through in a past energy is saying that you're still bringing this energy forward. It is a good energy. Maybe you've manifested things very successfully in the past and you're bringing this into your present, because your current energy this week with that past influence, these are very similar cards, is the Artist. So some of you may be doing something very creative this week, being called to do things creatively, but the Artist is about visualizing. So you may have taken the action, but maybe you are not like connecting to that future, and maybe this is that spiritual element that you're bringing into maybe some plans or things that you've done already. But if not, anyways, the Artist is again getting creative with what it is that you want in your future, writing it down, drawing it out, whatever it is, just thinking about it in your mind about what it is that you're truly desiring, what it is you're truly trying to bring into your future and into your present energy, and doing that. Okay, a very good time to get clear on what it is that you want, all right, this week. So that's good. Getting creative. You already have this manifestation energy that's being brought from your past energy also, so that already looks good. This week, one thing that Spirit is wanting you to align to, part of your higher self that Spirit wants you to align to within this week, is the Queen of Swords, knowing where the boundaries lie. The Queen of Swords is super logical. She has been through a lot, so this is representing you guys this week. You've been through a lot. I think there has been a lot of disappointments. That's what the Queen of Swords has gone through. She's gone through heartaches, pain, loss, grief. You know, she's been through it, which is why she can appear super cold, super detached. I'm picking up a bit of dark humor for some of you guys out there, but the Queen of Swords is just an energy of like, she's had enough of like kind of emotional stuff. She's had enough of like I think you're becoming more serious, or what Spirit is wanting you to do is become a bit more serious, which is interesting. Maybe there are some plans that are in need to be made for you Capricorn. Maybe there are some boundaries that need to be placed. All right, this doesn't need to be anything, you know, super crazy and super out there and like cutting people off. Maybe you are having to do that, but this is more just about putting that sword down, stating what it is that you want and what's going to happen in your life, and not letting people cross that boundary, and not letting people kind of make you second guess yourself. And the Queen of Swords stands in her truth, and what Spirit is asking you to do within this week is to do that, to align to her energy. What is blocking you from that is the Three of Cups. So maybe some of you just have some really nice friends, but they're just a little bit like blocking you a little bit because they're just wanting to do this, wanting to do that, and you've already told them that you have stuff to do and you can't go out, but then they start, you know, moaning and complaining, whatever it may be, Capricorn. This is about kind of, okay, I need to get a bit more serious. This is my boundary. This is what I'm doing. I'm not overstepping my boundary for you, and you're not overstepping it either. I think this is about getting a bit more serious with this stuff. 3 of Cups is not bad, and I don't get anything ill-intention from this as a blockage itself. It's just more of a sense of, this can also be like short-term gains, and like the things that make us happy temporarily but don't actually contribute towards the things that we do really want. Okay, so just pay attention to that. Maybe we need to get a bit more grounded in the things that make us happy, and are they really that good for you? Are they contributing towards the things you're manifesting for yourself? And do we need to get rid of some things and adjust some things and get a bit more serious about our goals? Okay, that's all that is coming up with. All right, it could be a little bit of an external influence as well, but aside from that, it's not that serious. Like, you need to get serious, but it's not that serious. It's just about having a boundary, and that's that. You can still have fun, you can still do things with people, but it's about having that boundary and budget, maybe for some of you, and leaving it at that, so that you can continue to grow and manifest without hindering and going against it for the sake of short-term gains and happiness. All right. Your external influence, which is very interesting, is what it is that you truly desire. Maybe you have some people around you who you look at and you're like, wow, I wish I had that. Like, I wish I had your life. I wish I had your partner, like not literally, but like the lifestyle that people live, maybe inspiring to you, which is good. Some of you, maybe there's a lot more like tranquility and happiness in the family, or emotionally with the people around you. It just feels very good. 10 of Cups is good to have in your environment, because it's about family, it's about happiness. Maybe there's finally some peace going on and in the environment around you, which is very nice and maybe very different to what you've experienced. Your personal issues, though, that's where the devil energy is coming in. Not bad. This is your Capricorn energy. I am picking up on overthinking, or one serious thing. They're saying it's very serious, so take it if it resonates. Don't if it's not. But some of you, the universe is really kind of drilling in on you here about the way that you critique yourself is a bit toxic, meaning that I think you really take it out on yourself when you have not done something to your expectation. For some reason, there's something that's coming up here. Like, don't punish yourself if things don't go the way you want it to. Like, it can be serious, a line can be put in place, but when it gets a bit too toxic, or a little bit too like perfectionist, or a little bit too like you start talking down to yourself, don't allow that to happen. That is that devil energy. All things in moderation is what they say, and that's what I'm picking up with the devil card. Like, this can be bad habits as well, by the way. It could be very negative thinking, it could be fears. It's what all is represented by the devil energy. But because it's like Capricorn on Capricorn being your personal issues to resolve, and the devil, it feels like this element of seriousness is really coming in. Seriousness is fine in moderation, but too much of it feels a little bit like whipping yourself just because you went over a budget. You see what I'm saying? Don't do that. Okay, as much as you can help it. The devil energy is something that we're being asked to release the blockage of. All right, this is asking you to focus on this within this week. Is the way that you speak to yourself, maybe the way that your fears are communicating with you as well. Where did it come from? Is this something that somebody embedded in us? And how to resolve that, okay, and how to cut the chains from that devil energy is completely possible, and you're a Capricorn, so you definitely can do it. So it's okay. It's all gonna be okay. The next thing that you have in your, sorry, I'm just reading my spread that I got written down here. In your reading is what is hidden from you, what things you can't see right now. And that's the 8 of Wands. Things are moving in a very positive direction, and that's something that you cannot see just now. 8 of Wands is also things moving towards you, by the way, so there will be a lot more opportunity coming away that you do not see. So again, whilst you're critiquing yourself and criticizing yourself, or getting stuck in your head about fears and feeling stuck, what you can't see is that there is opportunity coming in, but it's coming in divine timing. This will come in very quickly, though, from between now and when it happens, because 8 of Wands is where things start to speed up. So that's something that you cannot see right now, is that there's a lot of opportunity coming away. There's some communication coming away. Also, it feels good. It feels it's in the right direction. And it's something that maybe you didn't think was going to happen yet, or you just didn't see that this was happening for you. In the near future, what we do have is the Seven of Swords. All right, I'm going to clarify that in particular because it's very important. Seven of Swords, for those who don't know, is a card of lying, cheating, stealing. It can also be self-sabotaging. Is when we kind of go against, when we or somebody else go against what we know we should do, and do something a little bit more selfish or a little bit more cheeky. All right, or it could be a little bit more different than that. Let's see. Seven of Swords, please, in the near future for Capricorn. My nose is itchy and you're reading all of a sudden. Like, I'm just trying to do it without itching it too much. Seven of Swords with the Queen of Wands and Six of Swords. For some of you, if you split up from somebody or just stopped dating somebody, you might get news that this person's kind of moved on very quickly. For others of you, Six of Swords, Queen of Wands, and Seven of Swords. This is a movement energy. Maybe some of you will be moving. Seven of Swords, though. I'm going to have to clarify that again. I'll be honest with you. Six of Swords is moving away from chaos. Maybe that's just something that you're doing in the near future, is you're figuring out somebody's true colors, whether it's a fire sign or whether it's somebody who portrays those traits, very bubbly, very charismatic, very extroverted, or somebody who's very fiery, very confident, or they have very strong personality. You may be moving on from this person, maybe because of some lying or some cheating, or maybe because they went against what they should have done, whether that's morals, whether it's telling you the truth about something. It feels like you're moving away from that. Ace of Wands, yeah, you'll be starting fresh. You will regain your passions back. But yeah, in the near future, it feels like you're starting fresh, finally away from a situation that may have caused a lot of pain because of some secrets, or again, a betrayal. It's a betrayal card, okay? For some of you, if you've been betraying yourself as well, then again, you're going to be regaining your confidence and moving away from that energy and starting fresh, okay? You're taking a step back to take a leap forward, all right? I heard Jeep. Anyway, then in a distant future, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So everything is going to work out. This is about you enjoying your time, enjoying your space, being wealthy enough, whatever that means to you, whether it's financial, emotional, whatever it may be, but being wealthy enough to live in this luxury of not needing to rush anything, okay? Not needing to rush to the next goal, not needing to rush to the next thing. Like, it feels like you're finally gonna be in a distant future at peace with the things that you've built for yourself. So financially, I think things are gonna look amazing. Internally, you're gonna really feel at peace with being by yourself, which may be something that you may struggle with at the moment. The grapes here is about abundance. So again, you will have an abundance of what it is that you feel like you're lacking right now. All right. Financially, you will be having savings. And again, things will be looking good. But it's more about feeling comfortable enough to be at peace with yourself and be able to, harvest from the things that you've built for yourself also. And your advice is the Queen of Pentacles. Sometimes we have to act as if, Capricorn, and sometimes it's like you do what you do best. You actually are a very beautiful person, Capricorn. This shows it. This is earth energy. This is you showing up as you. Your advice is to just really be yourself. I think you're very critical of yourself, maybe very critical of your actions. Of course, we all make mistakes. We make silly choices from time to time. A lot of the time we all can choose temporary happiness instead of, going and working towards the long term. Nothing to shoot yourself down about. The Queen of Pentacles is a very beautiful energy. Again, it is your earthy energy, something that you do very well. Your advice is to either do what you know is best, just take action on it, try not to overthink about it too much, making great choices financially in terms of your stability of your life as well, will be very good. But this is also another card saying that you will be in a very luxurious outcome, all right, in your life. So you will be where you want to be, whatever kind of material goal that you have, whether it's a home, whether it's financial, whether it's just being very stable in your life, enough to relax and rest, take time out, whatever it may be. You will reach that stage. I do see a lot of like habits that will be changing. Maybe it's a mindset that will be changing first and foremost. I do see a boundary being placed that will actually play a very big part of that. But yeah, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. I will just take some time to let you guys know, you don't need to listen to this if you don't want to, about a very lovely app I have partnership with and have had for a while now. Actually, how long has it been? It's been long enough. I've been using the app for ages, it feels like, so it's amazing. It's a meditation app. You can listen to ASMR in there if you enjoy that. Sleep sounds, which is a godsend for me. I love that. You can set whatever time you want and however long you want with whatever sound you want. You have loads of options on there to choose from. They do hypnotherapy. They do breath work. They do what's the word for it? CBT, where you are able to listen to their podcasts on there and listen to their advice as well on there. So amazing app overall. Meditations are great, lovely, recommend them 100%. They do chakra ones, they do everything basically on there. So many videos. Feel free to check out my video on my page to see how I use it, how it helped me, because it really came to me at a beautiful time. And yeah, there's a free trial link down below. 7 days, got nothing to lose. And after that, if you want to continue using my code, they have a 25% off of membership. All right, so there we go. It's a good deal if you ask me. All right, but anyway, I love you guys. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right.